What's going on, guys? Cloud here with the Gaming Metro. What is your name and what did you do?
My name is Dixon. I go by D a lot. You can call me D. I got sixth place at the Lubbock Regional playing Malice.
Hey, awesome, man. You got any shout outs for us?
Yeah. First, Gaming Metro doing this deck profile. Um, after the venues, pretty good hanging with you guys and
Hey,
doing all that. It's pretty cool. Shout out Kelsey Robina, Santoli, Rihan, Nick, Ranger, Aaron McKinnis, and all of Austin Yu-Gi-Oh! And family, girlfriend, all that stuff. And yeah,
all right. You ready to get into it?
yeah.
All right, show
So
us what you got.
so this my list is just pretty standard. Two of the ones you can play, only two of, three hair and three chessy. I I think you have to play three hair, so Malice name. I play less Vistials as well, so it's more like cohesive to play three hair. I think some even playing into Charmies. The third cat is good, just trying to get to non-engine and go from there. And obviously, also the mandatory stuff. I think now you have to play GWC and just life points don't come up as much, but you don't manage your resources well. You can kind of get lose to Vangersel kind of early and quickly. Um, terraforming and then the two field spells. Well, that's the Ignister cards. I don't think I'll ever cut down on these cards. It's really good to hard open wizard. There's a theory of playing a second one, but um, it's fine without it. The non-engine, which is the strength of the deck that you could play so many, just kind of standard. We'll be doing this format: the Fua, Droll, Ash, uh, three Bestials, as well as Impulse and Imperm. Um, Imperm's fairly weak overall in this format, but is paired with other hand traps, no different than like having a Bell Ogre or something like that. Compared with the other ones, can kind of make it stronger. And it's also can be like uh detonator out as well. Like you just need cards for that card. I decided to play one nib in the main, just um, something to draw in combination with the chummies. It's not always great against Mitsu Raizel, but if you go first in a lot of matchups and you have this card, you can have a half board plus nib. Should be fine. Um, Also too, you can, like I said, open it with projection of the pistols in nib. Can get you there. I don't think a lot of players expect to get nib game one. Then maining the call by. This could have been in the side for sure. I mean, it was fine, but if I really wanted to go to 40, call by could have went to the side deck. As well as talking to the side decks. Two more Nibiru, just kind of expected Malice and more combo decks. There was like a Gemini deck there. I played two Malice. I mean, Nib was just really good into those decks. Um, the other Charmy Perulia for like um the Rizio decks. You can also put this card in for Malice as well. Um, try to make them play under a weaker like one card combo with Underground. That combo is more susceptible to the lower impact hand traps. But you just obviously you just have land to like for that. It is consideration, but I'd rather just have the nib in terms of land and stuff and makes the side patterns easy. Um Obviously Talent's God card going first. Played a cross out for decks that Lancia is good against. So it just kind of becomes a solemn judgment. You can side your lances with the cross out, cross out theirs. You can also have it going second. Um then that actually worked. Like I said, I played two Malice, and also I played a Orcust. It was Orcust Mitsu, and then like it was good there. This is just sales band, two sales band, just a detonator out pretty much, or Murakami. It's pretty much generic, but like I say you need to out detonator. This deck struggles with that card. You can hand trap them to death, but you get to simplify game states, and they have detonator. It's hard to beat that. And also God card mistaken arrest. You just draw this against Mitsu, and like, they're just heavily favored. No matter the end board, it can be half board or full board. Um, really tried to find something for Vanquish. So I played two. Um, I lost my first round of Vanquish Soul. It's really, I think the strength of that deck is really isn't hand traps that are like bullets to the deck. It's just so. But what I do think, um, thinking about the deck now, is that you can try to like overpower that deck with Engine, and I think that's how you want to approach Vanquish Soul. Mistaken Arrest is decent into it, but if you can get to majority of your engine and just try to like just push through what they have, then you're more favored that way. Obviously, like Holush was really broken, but just try to take that approach. Extra deck is also standard Link Spider 2 Ling. The Almirage did not come up for me all day. Yeah, Splash Mage, Little Knight, Lizard Dose. I don't think you can cut Lizard Dose. He came up quite a few times. I did get hand trap with Bell a couple of times later in the combo. Me cutting this card, I would have been more susceptible to that card. I don't think this deck loses to Just Bell or anything like that. Other standard cards, Wicked, Dark came up. Obviously, a lot of people playing Orchist and um, Mitsu cards, so it's good there. The three Malice links are like the best links in the game right now, along with access code, and also standard firewall, bomber, and allied. I don't think you can cut allied, um, especially with decks like Gem Knight or decks like that. Just kind of just want to push through your board. Um, there is games depending on like the experience of other Malice players that they don't really go into the card or it's really not needed. But I really will have an import piece that has like an Omni, uh, to just kind of seal the deal pretty much. Um, and Bomber came up for me for last round. Um, the opponent Chaos 100 me, and then so this card came up. Um, but there was a line too. It's also reasonable to cut depending on your hand. Going back to the wizard, if you have this card in conjunction with trying to play, you can just make the ransom and then have someone point to it and attack over it, and still just kind of combo like that too. So maybe that's a consideration to cut Bomber, but um, yeah, it's pretty much standard. I think overall this is still a great deck, one of the best decks right now. Be interesting with Draco Tail and Yummy uh, coming into the format. Uh, I think the strength of this deck is if whatever the format dictates with the hand traps, you can just play them along with one of the best hand traps with Impulse. Um, and it's still scary for those decks if you normal dual mouse and full combo. It's still one of the best M boards that it can make, and there's not a lot of decks that can beat that along with follow up. So that is the consensus. If people still want to play Malice going into the new format, um, you just have to deal with other Malice players. You got to deal with can you beat Lancia? That's always the question usually. So, but yeah, it was a very good experience. Um, always good to just go to regionals, try to have fun, compete what you like and test and stuff like that. And yeah,
All right, man. What's the next event?
I will be going to Vancouver and then be a couple regionals after that. So try to go to those as well. Um, just I guess yeah, see what if this deck is still viable for Vancouver. Yeah, go from there. Looking forward to Vancouver. Should be a lot of fun.
Cool, man. Any closing thoughts?
Um, no, it's just this deck's really fun. In hindsight, small little note when the deck came out. I didn't like this deck at first because at the time it was 3 door mouse and everything. It's just like, you just could not stop this deck. Um, but now just trying to figure out how to navigate through boards or navigate your combo and stuff. For me, it's been uh, really fun to navigate. I will say um, for any other Malice players that there is streamlined combos to this deck, but also think learning from Lubbock 2 is a small note that like a lot of technical play matters with this deck too. If you know kind of like what pivots and stuff and interactions you want to go to, it's really hard for your opponent to stop you with this deck. Um, it's not just normal mouse and just try to combo. So yeah, it's been really fun. Looking forward to other events.
All right. Hey, man, I appreciate the deck profile. Darman D. Dixon with the Lubbock Regional Top 8. Once again, this is Cloud with the Gaming Metro signing out.